Hi everybody, welcome to Real Talk. I'm Deb Kent with Gulfport Realty.
And I'm Stacy Purcell, also with Gulfport Realty.
And we're going to talk today for a few minutes about the current crazy market. People want to sell because they know that it's a seller's market. They're going to get top dollar. But the big question is, once I sell, where am I going to go?
Yes. You have to go live with your kids.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's a real issue. How do you counsel people who are in that situation?
Especially because you don't want to make a lateral move to something that is maybe even less than what you are leaving. It's hard. That's a number one question. And some people are going to go just travel. They've decided. Mm-hmm. Some people might rent. And then some people are going to like the next phase of their life. They're going from a home into a condo. Mm-hmm. Those people have plans. Some people want to cash out right now because it is a lucrative time to sell your house, but they have no plan, and they do look to us for the plan, and it depends on their circumstances and how much money will be left and what they want to do, and are they still working here in the area, or can they work from home and work from anywhere? There's a lot to this.
Yeah. So I think maybe one of the things you're getting at is if you're thinking about selling and you're unsure about what your next move is going to be, you could talk to a realtor and we could counsel you, and we're not necessarily going to tell you you must sell.
No.
That's not our job. We don't pressure people. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the best decision is to really stay put, stay where you are.
I tell people that all the time because we live in a wonderful little town here, and I'm like, where are you going to go and have all of this? And they're like, you're right, but I only paid $30,000 for my house, and I could sell it for $330,000. So
yeah, and it really does. It's a dilemma, you know. That
don't
you
refinance.
All right, so don't refinance. Talk more about that.
Well, I don't think you just pull money out of your house for no reason at all because the market's high. If you bought a house for $30,000 and that's you don't even have a mortgage on it anymore, just coast, go along with it. If you love your area and you don't have to move, if you have to move, that is becoming a problem. People who have to move, they're selling their houses, and yes, they're making good money, but they're going to another area where houses are also selling right now. And you need to hook them up with a realtor in that area who's experienced in that area. I don't like to sell long distance. I don't like to sell 10 minutes out of my town, really. I'm not going to sell 300, 400, 500 miles away to an area I know nothing about. Mm-hmm. Find a relocation specialist in that area and do your listers a favor.
So the bottom line is, if you have to sell, on one hand, the good news is you're likely to make quite a bit of money on your house. The bad news is you may have a lot of trouble finding a place right now, because it really is. Because it is a seller's market. Sellers are in the catbird seat.
They are.
So you mentioned people moving on to the next phase of their lives. So that actually poses some big challenges as well. You're moving from maybe a 1,500 square foot home or a 3,000 square foot home into a condo, which is
square feet,
maybe 1,000
here in our town.
Yeah. So what are the challenges that you face when you're making that kind of a transition?
Well, we face this challenge every day because we are in a senior community. 55 is kind of young still in our community. These people they're leaving homes of 2,000, let's say, square feet. And their number one question is, what do I do with all my stuff? Who's going to help me? Should I fix this? Should I paint that? Should I put in new appliances? My thought is, if you haven't done it while you live there, don't do it. Look at what you have and see what you really need. We have our donation facilities that will take a lot of your stuff. And then we offer at Gulfport Realty a big, huge dumpster that can come to your house and you can load it up.
That's fantastic.
That's a big weight off of a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And we never mind telling you what it should go to. I don't have a problem. Do you?
No, I have no problem at all. I have no emotional attachment to any of your things. So I can tell you,
bye-bye now.
Yeah. These are the things that you need to get rid of. And it's a very sensitive time. It can be a sensitive conversation, but we're sensitive people.
We are. We care about our customers. Mm-hmm. And that is that's probably the age group that needs the most from us and needs our experience. with moving, and I have moved many seniors. I moved them where they're like, I can't leave my home. It's just because it's swallowing them in because they have so much stuff, and then it's the maintenance and the constant upkeep, and then they feel it weighs them down, and you have to handle them with kid gloves and slow and steady wins that race. Mm-hmm. There's no rush on that.
No, not at
You
all.
got to keep them in their comfort zone.
Yeah. I think
I love those sales though. I always feel like I did something good. And I'll tell you, the response from those sellers has always been positive. Like, we changed their life.
gratitude.
Yeah.
Being a realtor, I don't think people realize this, and I definitely don't want to inflate our importance in the world, but we are working with people at transitional moments. And these are really pivotal times. It could be
Stressful.
very stressful. Maybe there's a new baby and their family is expanding and they need more space, or they're downsizing, or there's been a divorce, a death in the family. We're working with people during those milestones, and sensitivity and having a compassion and no pressure those are all important qualities to have when you're working with somebody.
That's why I always say customers over commission.
Always.
And if you live by that creed in this business, you'll be very successful.
Well, thanks for joining us here on Real Talk with Deb Kent,
Stacy Purcell.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.